So I think I think there's one more case. We start case 5 today. We try and finish it tomorrow, if we can. Because then what I'm going to try to do is that after I end the stream, I'm going to see if I can download whichever Atelier game I need to play next. Yeah. I'm going to try and do it. And we'll see if we can download it, great. If we can't, then we know what game we're going to play next week, which will be this game as well. We'll continue to second game, because then when we finish that game, we can uninstall. Once I get the platinum trophy, I can uninstall the game. Even though it's a physical copy, I still had to download the file for some reason. I don't know how big this file is. I had to download a patch or whatever. Let me see how big it is. It's almost 11 gigs. So yeah, maybe that 11 gigs will help me download the Atelier game. I don't know how big the Atelier game is. Maybe it's 11 gigs roughly. I don't know. 11, 25, 8 gigs. I don't know. Actually, let me check my settings and see how much space I've got storage wise. Okay, it claims that I have under 50 gigs spare, free. So maybe I can download it. Okay. So yeah, let's continue on with the story. So yeah, this is the last one it looks like. But I do know that the episode 5, case 5, tend to be really, really long from the other games. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same. So I'm hoping that 1.5 streams is enough. If not, it might be 2.5 streams. But we'll try and see. Let's push as much as I can, like mentally can, or physically can. So yeah, I'm hoping maybe like 2-3 hours, and then we'll stop, and then hopefully we can finish it tomorrow. So I'm just going to take a little small mini break, like a couple of minutes, and then stretch and stuff like that, and then we can get to this game. Did you get what's her name, Hylison Hunter, or did you not pull for her? I don't know if you got Kafka or not, because I heard she's good with Kafka, and she's you need Kafka in your team if you was to pull her for her. So many people, so some people are skipping and not pulling because they don't have Kafka, so they're gonna have like a dot team. But who knows? Maybe there's gonna be someone in 4.x that's DOT, and probably power creeps Kafka as well. Okay, let's carry on now. I was actually thinking about doing another art stream tomorrow evening, night, but we'll see. Oh, I just took my break now. Was it? That wasn't 30 seconds. That was like 2 minutes, no? If you want, I can prolong it. I'll be back a bit in a bit later, if you want. That's completely fine. Okay, now I'm back for real, for real, you know, for real, for real. I was gonna make a joke, but only you and a few others will understand. I'll say that maybe you guys are in Amphorius, right? I'm outside of Amphorius. 1 second to me, or in this case, 30 seconds to me is. Oh, actually, maybe it's the other way around. Actually, yeah, I'm in Amphorius. Sorry, I'm in Amphorius, and you guys are outside of Amphorius. 30 seconds to you is like an eternity for me. Yeah, 30 seconds to you is a few minutes to me. I'm the one in Amphorius. But obviously, I'm not going to talk too much into it because there'll be spoilers for you guys if you guys aren't up to date with Honkai Star Rail. Anyways, I am enjoying. I'm not going to I was a bit skeptical the first two patches. I think that because it was like really drawn out and really long-winded and stuff like that, especially for 3.0. I was concerned with all the yapping and stuff like that, but I'd admit, with what 3.5 now, right? 3.5 actually did enjoy the presentation. I don't know if they've heard us, well, me in particular, but I don't know about the other people. But I still think other people voiced the same sentiment that a lot of us weren't too keen or pleased with the 30 minutes dialogue being stun locked. I felt that for 3.5 we were able to move around quite a lot, so it was definitely bite sizes and easier to follow and stuff like that. So I don't know if they heard from us or it was originally intended, but I did like the fact that there was loads of places where we could stop and like call it a day, like session wise, like, and come back to it later on. Whereas in the previous stages, I felt like you just had to keep churning out. You had to find like a good spot because there was like loads of dialogues and stuff like that, or things happening that you couldn't just stop with because you had to find a good point to stop. Whereas there was lack of those. Whereas in 3.5, there was loads of those. I feel like loads of interactions. I actually enjoyed the presentation of the story. I feel like there was more like animations, cutscenes, walking around. It wasn't just like black screen text. It wasn't just like characters talking to each other for like 20 minutes in a row and just sitting there just reading and pressing like next. I actually enjoyed it. It was a more better presentation wise. It was much better than the previous patches for 3.x. The story's good. I do like where it's heading as well. Yeah, Ligus. So much to say. So much to say. But yeah, spoilers though. So yeah, I won't say it. But Ligus. When are they going to stop the quest unlock in Genshin? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, well built in matters, yeah. Because you need to, especially the first patch or two, you need to set the tone. You need to build a world. You can't just like go straight in and be like, what the fuck? And then you also need character development and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like how each character that was on the banner, they had their own development and stuff like that. You have your favorites, which one you prefer and stuff like that. But yeah, I like them all. I don't know why. I really like I really like Cypher's part. Cypher's part was nice. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they are. Yeah. Dear. Yeah. But just like you, I actually haven't read the book yet. Until when all the whole book is fully complete, I might go back and read it, or find a YouTuber who read it all, so I don't have to. But yeah, Ezra, are you trolling? I feel like you're just copy and pasting everything that Evelyn has written, just like in yesterday's stream last night. Like I don't know, like how long ago was it? 15 hours ago. But yeah, you do. Yes, I admit the troll. Sorry, I respect the troll. I admire the troll. It can't be helped, Evelyn. It is what it is. But anyways, let's go on with chapter 5, episode 5. No, I streamed last night. With us. I don't know if you saw. We was working on a YouTube thumbnail. We didn't finish it. I think we're about halfway through. I do think I probably could finish it off. Maybe depends on. I need a few more good hours, then I can finish it off. I was thinking about maybe streaming tomorrow night, but it depends how long tomorrow morning stream is gonna be. If it's a really long one and tiring and taxing, then maybe I won't stream tomorrow night. Oh no, all good, Rafaz, all good. Yeah, thanks for the like. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe starting this week or next week, we could do like a thumbnail Thursday. That could be a thing, right? Where every Thursday I work on a thumbnail, because I still need to do a Crash Bandicoot thumbnail as well, and also part 2, chapter 4, part 2 for Valkyrie Chronicles after I finish the thumbnail for chapter 4, part 1. So yeah, there's a few thumbnails that I need to work on and stuff like that. And if it's not those ones, it could be the other Bokomaru art time-lapse thumbnails as well. Can work on those as well on stream. But it's not going to be every Thursday. It will be just the Thursday that we need things doing. Yeah, so maybe there might be one additional stream per week. So even if it means 2 streams in one day, then so be it. Anyways, let's start this game. Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze. Who's that? I'm assuming that's a girl, right? Wait, isn't that the key headpiece or hairpiece reminds me of Kay, but this person has. Did Kay have long hair? I can't remember. Maybe it is Kay or someone else. Yeah, I hope you and your family have a good time if they're sticking around for the weekend. Give them a new tour of the new house. Ooh, fire! 2 cards. Oh, you can't read this in time. Oh, what's he doing? Lighting a bonfire? Or setting this whole thing alight? Kay would never do that, right? I thought yes, I gotta see one. Interesting. So many questions. I'm sure it will be answered later. I guess they replace our frame, or unless this happened a bit later. I can't remember in terms of timing. Was this before or after someone breaking into... I wouldn't call it breaking in, but someone entering into our office without our permission. The first episode. March 14, 10:17 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after a whirlwind the past few days have been. Yeah, he's had an eventful week, hasn't he? On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving the Interpol's agent murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewater Land Feed Park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office, along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. Yeah, I thought that might have been the Yatakarasu. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I'll be allowed to spend it quietly. Ring, 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 ring. I'm guessing. Just looks like Dick Gumshoe. Oh, that's okay. Mr. Gumshoe, this is big, I tell you. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? And suddenly, the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind. What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatakarasu isn't going to find herself, you know? Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. I guess in terms of timeline order, you probably would have played episode 2, then 3, then 4, then 1. In timeline order, but yeah, I guess chronological order is obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. However, I must warn you that we only had a few hours to search so far. Yeah, so we literally someone was inside our house in episode 1. Well, not house, office, sorry, in episode 1. A few hours ago. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. Well, what's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyways, I got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is newspaper article? Yep, I thought so. Take a look at this. On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secrets. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that the newspaper would catch wind of this. The date the card mentioned is today. Today, huh? Come on, we gotta hurry, the embassy awaits. I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country embassy we should be investigating? I'm guessing it's a Cordobian. Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well, then you should get wound up too. Get too wound up too. Because this may be our chance to catch that woman. You mean Miss Yu? Miss Yu? The woman who killed Kay's father, Bern Faraday, 7 years ago? Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatakarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom. She makes me so mad, the phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatakarasu would never send something like a calling card until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that a Yatakarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatakarasu so awesome. The Yatakarasu's card that's shown in this article, it looks to me as though it could be genuine. See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but it has knowledge of the Yatakarasu. If this isn't a clue, then that woman's involved. Then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Out the door you go. Wait, hold on. There are a few preparations I must make before we go. There is something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's inverted colors. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why. What's up? Any reason why you're a boring a-hole? Wait, why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes? No reason at all. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is always someone of a special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this. I knew you'd come around. March 14, 5 PM, Theatrum Neutralis. By the light of this night, glorious moon. I'm glad Steel Samurai is in this game. This might be the last chapter, Wafa, so if you do plan to play, this might be spoilers for you. Heh, what a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theatre inside a foreign embassy? Oh really, that's your ringtone? Ah, that's sick. I didn't know you're really into Ace Attorney. Or maybe you just really like that song. Yeah, Wafox is an Ace Attorney for sure, yeah. Yeah, the climax was really awesome. You just like the song, yeah. It gives that 1632-bit feels to it. Maybe even 8-bit, yeah. Still Samurai, Sushi Slash. I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out. I have the ringtone version we always hear in Ace Attorney. Oh, I know which one you're talking about, yeah. I do like the one where it's the testimony one. Like dun 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 or something like that. That was cool. And there's quite a few other ones, right? I suppose it's really more impactful to watch a show in person than on television. I have to say though, this embassy is set up kinda funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. Well, as you said so yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theatre is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries. So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show, just now, is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alibas, right? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jamming Ninja. The Republic of Babao is sponsoring a Jamming Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. You've totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jamming Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. So anyways, about today's event, what is it called again? The Kingdom of Alibas versus the Republic of Babao Goodwill Jubilee. Every time I hear Mr. Ezra, really? Oh, Ezra. Pack, do be putting respect on my name by calling you Mr. Sir. Yes, sir. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alibas and the Republic of Babao. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature, and it was called the Principality of Codopia. So the Codopia split into two. Okay. Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remains. Yeah, I was going to say part of the flags resembles the original flag, right? The flag of Codopia. For example, their flags preserve the flower and the butterfly motif to this day. Wait, hold up. If you, I don't know, those who were paying attention to the Yatagarasu key or the knife, depends on how you want to look at it, wasn't the flower on the left hand side, not the clover, but the flower on the left, the green, the left and right on the sides, the green thing that I was calling a vine. Do you think that was that's that picture, that symbol, was that the thing that was in the middle of the, going down, straight down the middle of the knife, right? And then you got the, on the right hand side of this screen, you got the butterfly looking thing. Remember how I said that I saw butterflies or wings of butterflies on edge, depends on if you're watching, looking at things key mode or knife mode, which, okay, we don't have pictures of it. Okay, that sucks. But yeah, wasn't that picture of the butterfly as well? Let me see if I can find the Google Yatagarasu key or knife, whatever image pops up. Okay, that is blurry as heck. Okay, this one, please don't let it be like a sus link. Okay, so if you look at that, that's the Yatagarasu key. So the butterfly down the middle reminds me, okay, it doesn't look exactly the same, I admit, but it kind of reminds me of the butterfly on this country on the right. But then if you got the knife version, okay, so the key and the knife are the exact same thing. But is that a definite correlation to a decision? No, I'm just saying it reminds me. I'm not saying it actually is, but it reminds me. So if you click on that link, right? That key, when you press some buttons, the handles flip around, and the butterflies end up being on the edge rather than the center, and then the flower on the edge now becomes in the center. And that these flowers, for some reason, I don't know, it reminds me of the flowers, leaves and stuff on the left hand side, but they're not quite the same. I admit they're not quite the same. I wonder if Yatagarasu has any relationship with the Codopian. Probably not, but or maybe this the origin of the knife or the key is from Codopia. I wonder. I know it's not exactly the same, but it just gives me vibes. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys don't see it. I know it's not quite exactly the same, but I can see it. Codopia, huh? The KG8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Codopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarasu still sends a calling card here. What could it all mean? Mr. Edgeworth, I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking about something. Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? Ah, if you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyways, we're talking about the Alibas versus Babao Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other, but supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently, and that's why I decided to hold this event. If that's the case, then why the versus? Also, both countries claim to own the real Primadou's statue and national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one is the real deal. Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires? Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself, you know that. She had better be saying that in jest. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you. Heh, I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Okay, so what are we gonna go and what are we gonna click on? This? There are pamphlets about two embassies here on this table. Okay. It still looks weird to me. The countries split into two a few years back. And they shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Hey Grace. Clearly he thinks it was a definite correlation. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what he thinks? I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose it just helps me. I'll just help myself to one of these. Okay, we got like an embassy guide. Cool. Oh, why is people talking? What are they talking about? Murmur. What's all that? Was it hubbub? Ack. Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him. Still Samurai, Iron Infant, I get that. Oh, the infant is so cute. Oh. Don't worry, wow, fast, no one's calling you. Did you see who I saw? Who did you see? Who did you see? Who did you see? Who did you see? I see no one. I see no one. I saw no one. I saw no one. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you talking about? Oh, fuck. Okay, hey, okay, just for you, just for you. I can't. Where in the tarnation are they? Come on, big scoop. Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to ya. I can't. Oh my, so cringe. I seem to remember this woman from somewhere. I thought she wasn't in the game. Like, the first 4 episodes, she wasn't in it. Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversations with her. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. I agree. I concur. We leave her alone. We don't talk to her ever again. We're done talking to her. No more. Let's hope she doesn't come taking pictures and giving testimonies and stuff like that. Alright, let's speak to this guy. May I speak with you for a second? Oof. It's the Steel Samurai. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for? Please, excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. That's a, what's it called? Is it called like a shiki or something, right? What's the right term? Is it a shiki? Is it not called a shiki? Maybe it's not a shiki. Shikishi. Shikishi. It's called a shikishi. Not a shiki, but a shikishi. Okay. So like a shikishi is kind of like a thing that you can sign. It's like, I think it's I don't know if it's common in Japan, but I do think some establishment in Japan will have these shikishis that famous celebrities or important people they think would like sign, and they will like hang the board up on the walls of the establishment to show that this person has been in this premise, in this establishment, and stuff like that. So yeah, so for example, like restaurants, right? So if a famous person would enter the restaurant and eat there, was to dine there, they could like trouble them and you know, say, could you please sign this shikishi here? And they could draw art, they could sign, they could do whatever they want, and they will hang it there for like other customers like come in. They'd be like, yeah, this so and so has been here, and they'd be like, oh, cool. And then maybe you get like, if you get a whole board of them, then you can say that, yeah, this place, loads, it must be really good, it must be really popular, it must be popping off with all these famous celebrities being there and signing the shikishis. It looks like he's written something down for you. To Edgeworth, from Still Samurai Daddy, married man, of Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, an autograph, pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Here. I thought you wanted to ask questions, not a signature, but okay. But maybe we could, maybe it's gonna be used later on as evidence. Mr. Still Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you. There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world. He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera. In just a few seconds, let me give her a nasal voice. In just a few seconds, the Jamming Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Jamming Ninja will enter the Republic of Babao. Here he is set to meet with the ambassador of Babel at that time. Ah, the Jamming Ninja show is about to start. We've got to get back to our seats. Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. If we miss every second of the Jamming Ninjas awesome playing, I'll never forgive you. I see freaking a bunny, a deer, and is that a raccoon or a red panda? I can't even tell what that is. Red panda? Ugh. I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay? I cannot believe Lotta. This game is 0 out of 10. I was having so much fun until I saw that person in the top right corner. What a damn tarnation. I could listen to that. A ninja marked for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing is that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Jamming Ninja greatest weapon. Ah, those pieces of Jamming Ninja merchandise over there. I've got to have them. I especially want that hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. Oh, so that's what they're called, hair sticks. I thought it was called something else, but it makes sense. It's a stick for the hair. They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Misula wears in her hair. Who? Anyway, hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? You're thinking of going home, aren't you? Well, it doesn't seem like that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank. No way! I just know the Yatakarasu was show. But I thought you said that the Yatakarasu doesn't send calling cards. Yeah, I did, but I figured from the very beginning that this world would wind up being a wild goose chase. But that card said the card she sent was a genuine fake calling card. A genuine fake? Well, how can I want this? The Yatakarasu mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? Oh, we got a problem. Oh no, what's happening? The Yatakarasu has been spotted in the Alibas. What? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony. She wanted in. Hey, what gives? I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter. What the? Hey! The Steel Samurai just walked straight in through without one. Oh, could it be possible that the Steel Samurai was actually the Yatakarasu in disguise? And that this signature is a phony. It's a fake. I mean, it's impressive art, I must say. If you look at the Shikishi. Now, if you don't hurry and let me through, my phony is going to escape. Okay, a couple embassy is considered to be a part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to enter through Badao and climb over the walls into Alibas. Oh, she's going to get arrested, isn't she?
Hold it!
Yeah, hold it. You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you even listening to me? Kay Faraday, and I'm coming through. Yes, and welcome. Someone stop her. Anyone. Let's hope not, Erilyn. Let's hope not. Let's hope it's just a cameo appearance and she's no longer in the game. Because Phoenix Wright was in this game, Maya Fey was in this game, Pearl Fey was also in this game. But it was for like a brief moment, so hopefully that will also be the case, but we'll see. March 14, 6:12 PM, open air stage. Huff, huff, huff. Kay, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. With those spikes? Oof. Or barbed wires? Oh, they're barbed wires. With those barbed wires, I don't know, maybe she is a ninja and she's able to like jump over that, like Jackie Chan her way through, because we definitely can't. Ah! What happened there? Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatakarasu came to Babao too. There's two? You think the newspaper report is nearby? I don't know. We'll see. You accursed Yatakarasu. Kay, you had better be alright, wherever you are. So that was the beginning of that episode. Of this case. Oh shit. I can't remember her name, but if she's here, then you darn well know that Detective Yang is here. Oh boy. March 14, 6:45 PM. You know what? Might as well bring that French chef in. Bring what's his name? Jacques. What's his name? Jacques Paul. Might as well bring Jacques in here. Bring Detective Lang. Bring Lotta. Let's offend every single nation in here whilst we're here. Let's offend everyone. March 14, 6:45 PM. Bali's Embassy. Secretaris Officer. I told you it wasn't me.
Hold it!
Oh wait, who's the guy on the ground? He's like dead. Huff, huff, huff. Kay, are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Now can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this. Why do we see eagle and stuff like that? Wait, is that Manny Cochin? And he's got the key. Why does he have the key? Why does he have a knife on next to him? And did he get stabbed through the chest? No, this got to be you, because like he was accused of killing Costello Yu's daughter, little sister. What's her name? CCU. So she probably got her revenge by killing him. It wasn't me. He was already dead when I ran here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatakarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open air stage. A suspicious person? Who did she see? A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatakarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it. What are you so woke up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Shina, I believe your name is correct. And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have the evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? You refuse to answer? I don't need to answer. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Hey pal, just what the heck does what you just said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Ezra's jurisdiction. The end. And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we like. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. Huh? How did he become a cop? I have no idea. This office is considered to be the part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese governments and Babalese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Basically, our country's law do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in this situation. No way, sir. Please leave this matter in Interpol hands and go home. Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, who's this? Who is this? In that case, allow me to join your investigation. It's not Lotta. It can't be Lotta. Ah, it's Francisca. Okay. Miss Von Karma. Eek. Ambassador Palino, I truly appreciate your allowing me to join the investigation. What have we given him? Oh, I don't know what accent to give this guy. How to voice him. How are we voicing him? No, I might just give him my voice, like a normal voice, because I can't think of anything. Because I don't think he plays a big role, question mark, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I might just give him my voice actually. To go easy on my voice. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat. Manny coaching, okay. So of course I want to help you as much as I can. In fact, I'll have to do it. In fact, it's a blessing. But I'm not gonna do it. The Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Francisca. Well, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct.
Hold it.
Already? What is it? Ambassador Paleno. And you are... You should cover it, yeah. Get cancelled by all nations, right? Just offend every single nation. I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Ms. Von Karma's assistant. Assistant? Miles, what the heck do you think you're... Please, I implore you, Ambassador Paleno. Very well. I'll be coming on the two of you, Ms. Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. For some reason, I feel like... I can't do it though. Maybe like maybe a Spanish accent if I was able to, but I can't do a Spanish accent. What do you mean by you'll be Ms. Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, detective? If I don't become Francisca's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation. There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face. Francisca, please. I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate. I guess so. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. If you are done playing games... Right, let's begin with the investigation. Okay, investigation time. Okay, let's go. Do we need to talk to the secretary a bit more, or can we walk around and look for stuff? Barbalis Embassy Secretariat Office. By the way, detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Barbalis Embassy today. And why are police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatakarasu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatakarasu these past 7 years, it was a more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duties yet again. Back. Look forward to your next salary negotiations, although it's out of my hands. Yeah, that's up to Francisco, I guess, right? But even if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even instant noodles anymore. Oh no, poor guy. Okay. Poor Kay, she's still Kay, are you alright? You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right? Yes, of course I don't, and I promise to prove that it wasn't you. That enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kate isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post haste. Okay. Let's speak to this guy then. I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ambassador Palena, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police, that and only that. I ask you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin as well. You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these. Tickets? Coupons? For what? I'm sorry, but it will be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh no, these are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babao. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babao. Oh, hi TTV, how you doing? Welcome in. Now I remember, the Republic of Babao is known for its feverish tourism industry. Is that your real accent back there? Of course, TTV. It's so hard to keep up my British accent. But it slips from time to time. Okay. As always, guys, for memes, we show him our badge. Oh, is that the prosecutor's badge? It has a very cool design. Aha, I know. We should start selling items like these as souvenirs in Babao. The tours will absolutely go not so good then. Please don't compare a proud symbol of my professions to a cheap souvenir. Okay. Manny Cochin. It's so hard for you all. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin. He was my secretary in the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything, accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before. Oh yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident. The KG8 incident? The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny. Yep, we know about this already. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case. It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He has such a bright future ahead of him. Okay, let's ask about the renovations. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovation is the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us. Okay. Okay, let's check the body, I guess. Yeah, a lot of so whether you're from China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, maybe there's other countries as well, like Taiwan and other countries, they would add a ma or a la at the end. Yeah, I don't know. It's I can't explain what it means. I can't. It's there is no easy explanation what it is. You know. So whether you speak in English or in like Chinese, whatever Chinese language, they will stick a la at the end or ma at the end. Like you probably say like hurry up la, or you say, or if you was to speak in Cantonese, it'd be like fai di la and stuff like that. You add it at the end. That's why if you watch the YouTuber Stephen He, But he would add a la at the end as well from time to time when he's speaking in English. Well, when because he does that the emotional damage guy, he speaks in that accent, right? So he'll put the la at the end as well to add more emphasis, I guess. He's so dead la. Oh, you saying Fuyo is what reminded me of the la. Yeah, because Fuyo is I don't really say that, but I know Uncle Roger, the YouTuber, says that a lot. But Hiya, I think more people. I've definitely heard more people say Hiya more. It's more like when you're in disappointment or whatever. So our victims was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it. Manif coaching. I heard that he was an admirable person, very admirable. The cause of the death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. Internal mystery is exhausting, yeah. It's really hard to explain, but yeah. But people, I don't know if it's like for emphasis or not, but there's some, most of the time you can just put it at the end of the sentence and it kind of makes sense. What in the world happened inside this room? Notes of coaching body jotted down in my organizer. Okay. I won't rest. Okay, it's just nook and cranny. Okay, let's forget it. Let's read that. Okay, I see the key. There appears to be something in his pocket. This key, it can't be. Oh, it suddenly is. Isn't this the Yatagarasu key that was stolen 7 years ago? What's patas? Huh? 7 years ago? Oh, you mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes, it's a piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago, which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? Oh yeah, he doesn't know. I thought he was killed with a knife. Eek. He didn't get the memo. Scruffy. At the very least, try to remember the details of crime you were a suspect in. Francisca, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Oh, I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir. I suppose I just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... It's a key, and then we click on this button. We click on the presser, this button, and voila. It is now it go from a key into the knife that we can make the knife French slicing sound. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. Yeah, it's like a butterfly knife. Yeah, I think Ark was mentioning that earlier. Yatagarasu key data jotted down in my organizer. I knew it. So many throwbacks to this stream. The French life sound, I know. Who would have thought it would come back today? This is the same exact piece of evidence that Ms. Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. I remember this well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yes, it looks like the two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Yeah, so you got the clover and you got the vine. Yeah, it reeks Codopian. Vine, sir? I think it looks more like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. Yeah, the flower is definitely the flower we saw from the Codopian. It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police marks on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is undeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babalese Embassy Secretariat holding this? While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do not know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Kodopian Embassy. That's right, Mr. Faraday had written down the fact down in his organizer. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Kodopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Paleno about what he knows? Supposedly he was a candidate to be the next Kodopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Okay, what else can we... Oh, knife. Is this a knife? Is this knife the murder weapon? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we know that the crime was committed with this knife. This knife got some really fancy ornamentation going on, sir. This thing practically screamed artsy at me too. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. But the handle is pristine. There is not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Oh, it's got a butterfly motif, so that's the, I can't remember, it's the Babalese or the Abba, whatever it was called. I can't remember, the names are hard to remember. Okay. What else is there? Let's see. I guess we can see the wound. Stabbed right in the center of his chest. It's a knife wound. It's obvious he was killed with what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound. Indeed. Okay. That's it. Okay. Can we speak to a herder? Oh, no. Oh, this is a safe. A small personal safe. This is what Mr. Cochin. This was Mr. Cochin's office. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Yeah, we're not in the courtroom yet. No, we're investigating because I can only speak for Korean dramas, but in Korean dramas, prosecutors, for some reason, are allowed to go to the crime scene and to investigate for whatever reason. And I guess in Ace Attorney Finished Right one, we were able to investigate as well as a defense attorney. I don't know in what world are we allowed to investigate as a prosecutor or a defense attorney, but in K-dramas they can for sure, and in this game as well, because I feel like we shouldn't be able to. But yeah, even in Finished Right games, we would investigate first and then we go to the courthouse, the courtroom. I guess it's for content, yeah. But yeah, even in K-drama you see the prosecutors there, because I don't think that happens here in the UK. But I'm not a lawyer, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so we've got the safe. Oh, is this where they took the knife? Because I see one missing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir. Knives, huh? Although the blades are all of that remains of them, unfortunately. I guess the handles all got burnt off by the fire. Ah, so even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Paleno, are these knives yours? Why, yes they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbols of Babao. These butterfly-themed knives, along with own set of knives. Are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe that Babali's ones have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Paleno, what is this notch here for? Oh, that's... It's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. Also, you can take them off and swap. Okay. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could easily be removed. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you got the butterfly motif. Hey, it's another butterfly. I believe it is a symbol of the Republic of Babao. Okay. Wait, it definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, detective, however, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire. Oof! Oof! The shades. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Alright, so those who remember the second episode, the one where we were on the plane. Do you remember that guy? What's his name? LeBlanc or whatever. Remember that he was like cleaning a statue on the plane? Was this the statue that he was cleaning, I wonder? It looked very similar. I remember it was gold. I wonder if it's the same or not. It might not be. But I remember it was definitely gold. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please do not touch it? I'm afraid the only one allowed to touch it are myself and the secretariat. Well, your secretariat dead, so I choose to become... I self-volunteered myself to be the new secretariat, so therefore I can touch. But there's a possibility that this is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later, when we find some solid proof. I suppose I don't have a choice here. Yeah, I'm thinking, is this supposed to... This doesn't quite look like the samurai still. Sorry, the still samurai or the ninja, whatever it was called, the ninja something. Still samurai and a ninja something. Doesn't look like it, no. Oh, this must be the Prima Duck statue. Remember, Kay was saying that there was each country had one each, and no one knows which one was real. There must be one of the Prima Duck statue Kay was talking about earlier. One of them is real, one is fake, right? Or is it me, or does this man look like the Still Samurai? They could be twins. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was the Still Samurai too. That's why I checked the thing to see if it was the Still Samurai or not. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, there's an Easter eggs in here, guys. No, actually, no, it's not an Easter egg. No, never mind. You got a Statue of Liberty. Is that the Seattle Tower? I have no idea. You got an eagle. I don't know what the top one is though. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. It's really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Bali's embassy. So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir? Perhaps the Babalis are studying American culture and our tourism industry. If they had plans to make Babali's tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose. Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said that if we bring these with me to Babao, I can trade them in for a few buffets. Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babao? Well, the whole world is connected by oceans, sir. And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babao if I have to. Can a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things? Gumshoe, please. Okay. Maybe it's logic time. I can't think of anything else what you need to do. Okay, we only got 3 of these. So I'm thinking motif and the butterfly. Connection. The design on the knife handles. It greatly resembles the special Babalis species of butterflies. It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here. This knife is property of Republic of Babal. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room. Oh shoot, okay. We only got 1 left, so we can't connect anything else. So does that mean we're missing? Yeah, it looks like we might be missing something. So there must be more. So let's talk to her. Maybe she's the only one we haven't talked to so far. But I think it might have said that we might have to speak to Paleno even more. But I don't know. Miles Edgeworth, what is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with some respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that will really be necessary, Francisca. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me. I thought Francisca was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at the embassy? Okay, the murder. I was investigating the Albastian embassy when I got wind of this mess. Ah, that's right, the Yatagarasu was due to appear at the embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although, there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babalis embassy. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh? I see you've met. Well, he is at Albastian's embassy acting as a bodyguard for the Ambassador Alba. However, it seems he to have a different reason for being here. So the suspect in this murder that occurred in this office is that little girl I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu? The K would never harm a soul, sir. K? You remember the girl? You remember or not? Or do you not? About the case we investigated together 7 years ago. That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. So she's that feisty little girl. Kay has been on the trial of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here, looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us all. How so? The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secrets. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet. If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. I do wonder, though, if Castello Yu really is the Yatagarasu. Okay. Is there any more? Okay, we've got some here. Could you remember how I was talking about the embassy and there was like was mention of the smuggling ring in the other episode? That there could be some connections. So I wonder if that's the reason why Francisca's here. Because the smuggling ring has something to do with the embassy. Connection. To steal your dirtiest secrets. Is it possible that the dirty secret that Yatakarasu was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secrets? Francisca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in Babala's embassy, huh? The heads of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay, guess we need to talk to her more. Maybe we get more clues to do the logic. We'll see. Hi Jojo, Francisca in pursuit is pursuing dirty things, nothing new. Yeah, you're right. It's the Von Karma way, I guess. Francisca, when you last talked, you said you were in the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that. Yes. After analysing the intel we gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. The accounting document? It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it is enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Cordopia, which means that somewhere in the countries of Alibas and Babal is the head. The one pulling the string behind the entire smuggling ring. That's Francisca for you, she's amazing. Pursuing this case with all she has. Okay, maybe there might be stuff now to use. Is there? No. So we just got this, more clues. Okay. With the counting thing. Okay. Let's speak to him because it did say that we might have to speak to him for more details. Yeah, Cordopia. Ambassador Palina, I was wondering if I may ask you about Cordopia. Cordopia, alright. What would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. What about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. Believe it's originally belonged to this embassy. I believe it's originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct? Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. That is not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh, how fascinating. Is it possible that Ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? Oh, it's in knife form. There is a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from where we used to be part of Cordopia. Hold it! How did you come to that conclusion? It has both of Cordopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Cordopia. Ambassador Palino, this key was stolen from the Cordopian embassy 7 years ago by Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatakarasu. Oh, really? You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at that time? I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not really familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babao became its own independent nation. But if Manny was still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then. Mr. Cochin and Ms. Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatakarasu key here in the present. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do him. Any more logic? Yes. Lock safe, key used, and embassy. Ooh, could that key open the safe? We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim, Mr. Kochin's pocket. Which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. Okay, let's do. Or are we done? It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. Wait, that looks a bit sus. That wall looks like the safe looks like it's further out, and there's a wall that's there's like a wall to cover at the back, and you can move the wall to go back even further. Some more secretive stuff. That's what it looks like. What do we have here? Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think that Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir? No, detective. I believe all we need is a closer look. Why are there holes? What is this here? It looks like the ripped corners of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right. It won't move. It won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before. Hold it! Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to this safe is that it has two compartments, right? It has two compartments. There's something behind it. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with an unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of this safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment. What? I suppose you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct and that there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? Just get a fucking axe and smack it. Crack it open. As you can see, there's no other lock or keyhole in this site. There is two holes on the base of it, at the bottom. I don't know what that is for. Actually, there's one more spot of interest to me on this safe. Oh? Yes, and I believe the spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. Oh, that's true, because there's a keyhole on the left of the safe. What's that for? Oh, is that for our key? Yatagarasu key. The safe and its locks? Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduce your answer. Okay, we're deducing. Speed run! Do we have the key or is it just the... Okay, knife. Eureka! Eureka! Doesn't the shape of this keyhole reminds you of something, Francisco? The shape, it does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Amateur, poof. Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Kochin, made sure this safe has two compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that will allow a keyhole to be hidden to the hidden half? To look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is a keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove it to you right now. That the Yatagarasu key It's the key that will open it.
Objection!
The Yatagarasu key? Miles Edgeworth, this has better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of this safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than of the other key. I guess we need to prise it open to make it the shape of the Yatakarasu key. And then they will know, I think. Right? We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it we were able to corner Mizu. I guess she forgot. But who would have thought that I see this key again after all this time? I wanted to press it so to turn into a key. Oh no. Ah! Can you see the shape of the blade inside? Like, when you insert it, it's a particular shape. Okay. Let's get over this again, shall we? The Yatakarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Koshin's safe in the Kodopian embassy. Oh right, yeah, so the key form was to open this actual safe, but the knife form is to open the secret compartment. Okay, we confirmed that as a fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let us take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see? What are you talking about? Ah! It appears that you come to understand what I'm talking about. When we viewed it head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. Double butterfly key knife. What the fuck is some engineering? Yes. It's a butterfly knife, but it's also a key at the same time. Crazy. The real function of the knife's portion is to act as a key to the hidden portion of the safe. The ingenuity is like crazy. But that's preposterous. Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. Hi Desta, how you doing? Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. I'm okay, I'm just a bit tired, but I'm okay. Hope you're doing well. Are you streaming today? And if you're streaming today, what are you streaming? Honkai or some Genshin Wuwa? But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. It must be Erilyn's identity, right? A robot and also Banksy's. Oh hey Sushi Rom, how you doing? You call that a knife? This is a knife, pulls out his phone. Sushi Rom, please. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you're streaming that. I know you're streaming around 6 o'clock, I know. Oh, you're gonna do Genshin? I have to do your land story this week. And Spiral. Okay. It is okay. I'll just let you know. Your land story is not really a story. It's an event more than a story. It's quite short. But yeah, it's an event, not a story. Yeah, so you definitely got time to do the event and the Spiral bits. I think it should take like maybe an hour. Yeah, maybe about an hour maximum, I think. Maybe less, I have no idea. It felt really short for me. Yeah, Spiral Abyss was alright as well. It wasn't too difficult for me. I think with the right unit, Spiral Abyss can be good. After you play Star true. You're not wrong there. That actually is a... Okay, apparently there's a code in Genshin for those who wants it. I'm gonna... Let me post it in the threads thing. I can post it in here as well if people want to see it. But yeah, apparently this gives you 30 Primogems, in case people don't know. I could do this against... I think it's 30 Primogems. Primogems code. We can post that, because some of us play Genshin. You guys might want that. I posted on my Discord, but I can post it here as well. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Oh, it could be to do with the smuggling ring stuff, right? True. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe. Eek. Yes, sir. Open it now, sir. Oh, wow. What's that? It's not just paper. It's also 3 things. What are those? Is that a dragon? What is that? Gold bars? What's that? Mount Fuji? A plate. I thought this was a suspicious link for a second. I mean, it's sus to you because you no longer play it anymore. Feels bad, man. These items there, it's a bunch of funny shaped things. I can't read it in time. I guess they're a piece of art, huh, sir? You're in the way. Now move it, Scruffy. I didn't think I was in the way, Sniffle. Apple, if they remember Geo is an enemy. Does that mean you've got enough wishes to get the Geo character? Or that means that once they drip the Geo character, you come back and play, do the dailies, because then you've got like over a patch worth of doing stuff to get enough. Geo, what's that? Okay. Erilyn, if that Geo character is to be said to be moved to the standard banner afterwards, would you still pull, even though they're a standard character? Some amount into a guarantee, so I probably could pull it. Okay, okay. So you have enough then, okay. Because I feel like if they make a Geo character on the standard banner, that'd be best of both worlds, no? So we're back on the Copium Geo standards. Come on now. Maybe Not Cry will be the patch. 6.x is the patch where we get one more character on the standard banner and they're Geo. Why is everyone spamming Copium? Come on now. Did we ever leave the Copium we did not craze? Exactly. Come on now. I'm still saying it, you know, Madam Ping, Lantern Right, one day. If it's not this year, sorry, the next year, 2026, then she's coming in 2027. She will be playable. Trust. And a 5-star Geo character on standard soon, one day. I'm hoping it's after the anniversary, because I'm going to use the anniversary on Mizuki because I don't have her yet. And then then next year I can use the standard character thing on the Geo character. Right? Assuming I don't have the Geo character by then. These pieces of art, they're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. Oh, so they stole the real one and put the fake one and gave the fake one away. Remember that statue in the second game? That massive statue, the eyes were different colours, right? So they kept the real one to themselves and gave forged ones. The Copium. Now, what do you mean? What was it? Yeah, everyone would acknowledge me and my Copium things if Madam Ping comes real and 5-star Geo character. If those two things happens, he will say Future Pack is he's alright. Well, watch at least one of them come true. I don't know which one's going to come true first, but trust, one of them is going to come true. We just don't know when. I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of this safe was to hide from view. I'd go so far as to even trust feature back. Yeah, that's how bad it is, right? How much copium it is. I believe a more thorough examination is required. Wait, is it gone? Are we too late? Really? Oh, even I didn't use it. I was gonna use it later today. The Genshin code. Fuck, are you serious? I could do with the 30 premium gems. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need as much as I can get. Oh no. Hey, let me try. Let me try just to confirm. Yeah, it's vicious max usage. Fucking cheapskate. How can you put like limited usage? Yeah. How the hell can? Oh my god. Fucking cheapskate. Let me unpin. Okay. Regi pack, get them. Yeah, 30 premium gems. That doesn't cost too much money. And I swear all the other old codes used to be there for quite some time. And Gamescom, well, technically the night the show started yesterday, but you wouldn't expected it to be expired already. I wonder if it's yeah. I don't know how many. But it's not one day because Gamescom started yesterday. No, these codes doesn't last. I've seen codes where they last for like close to a week, but to have a 24-hour limit on a code, that's scummy. Because like you know, some people don't know about it, right? No, I just found out about it just now. You know. And it's gone already. It's finished, expired. So like, what the hell? Because of the limit. It's not even an expiry date. It's a limit date. Limit. Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever had that thing. Maybe it's because I was one of the first people who used it. Okay, not first, but you know what I mean. Maybe, for example, just say there's a 10 million. I don't know how many people play Genshin, but just say there was a 10 million usage limit. Maybe I was within the first 10 million, obviously. Maybe first 5 million that used it, so it doesn't affect me. And there's probably other people that got affected and they missed that one. But yeah. Yeah, so even if you saw it 4 hours ago, and you said you saw it 4 hours ago, and even you, time was up for you, it was all used up 4 hours ago. Like, oh, you only tried now, okay. Yeah, so within 4 hours, the limit has used. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the limit is there. Maybe they tried to like contain it just to the people at the venue. So then so people at the venue tried to like you know put it on Reddit or whatever, so everyone else can use it. And then like you know whatever the limit of the venue is, the capacity, whatever. Yeah, it's all used up now. Oh well. It is what it is, but yeah, I could have done with the 30 premiums because my NA account has really low on premium gems and there's so many characters I want. So yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. But yeah, it's so cheapskate though. Like it, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 10,000 people only that could use it, but who knows? I believe a more thorough examination is required. Okay, let's click on them. I guess. Are we clicking on all these? I want to click on the papers first because I want to know what's inside the documents. This is a document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, detective? Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. This document, can we not look? Oh, it's on, wait. This is page 2 of 3. So let me click on this again. Yeah. See, this is page 1 of 3 and page 3 of 3, and we've got page 2 of 3 here. So if we combine all the documents together, we can form a cohesive report or whatever, right? Or something, whatever it is about. Okay, so we can't even do it. Do we deduce? Yeah, maybe we deduce and then we click on that thing afterwards. Yeah. This is what we're going to do, I guess. Eureka! Take a good look at these documents, Francisco. It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity documents in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Very well. It certainly looks that way. By putting our multiple part puzzles together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for. Yes, and with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Bubbly's ink. Bubbly's ink? Bubbly's ink is a special product of the Republic of Babao. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported. Hold it! And that reason is... that's classified. It's only a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operations. But it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with the whips of my justice. Well, even if he's dead, we still have the responsibilities to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Francisca, you must know that Manny Cochin was a suspect in the KG8 incident. Of course I know. On top of being head of the smuggling wing, there is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. Okay, since that's completed, I'm gonna go to the toilet again, so bring it back, guys. Okay, I'm back now. Are you done investigating? You'll realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be. Now come along quietly, Yatakarasuke Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I changed the fake Yatakarasu in here, and he was already... You had the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used and Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it!
I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. I show you just how foolish your claims are. Oh, testimonial time. Okay, why is she giving a testimony? What's her evidence that makes her think that she was responsible? Why arrest Kay? Even your police confirmed that the Yatakarasu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatakarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatakarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatakarasu? Exactly. But it isn't just me. She called herself the Yatakarasu. Ah, look how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatakarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatakarasu is a Yatakarasu. Very well. Then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatakarasu who killed Mr. Manikuchin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutor of this country are made of. Yeah, I want to know why she thinks she's a Yatakarasu. Yeah.
Hold it!
Did she actually say she's Yatakarasu or not? Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is the killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatakarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirty secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. Her logic is very sound, but I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. Yeah, because she wanted to steal the thing, but she can't. Wait. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. How did you know there was a document inside there, though? And about the smuggling. For the key. But even then, I don't. Yeah, because she was a kid back then. She doesn't know that the knife and the key are the same thing, and that you need in both forms to open a safe. How would she know? So yeah, I think it's this one.
Objection!
Objection! I hope I'm right. Agent Shinna, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Or, even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatakarasu, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not a motive behind the murder. The keys to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatakarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it is obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him.
Objection!
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reasons for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. Ugh. I mean, that's possible though, let's be real, it's fair. But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death.
Objection!
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Okay, definitive evidence, okay. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony is all point to the girl. There is no counter argument. Oh, good TTV. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for the love and support. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Ugh. That is your definitive evidence? You'll see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person? That's right, I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights. But then... Ah! Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was a murder weapon? I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone print on it. I mean, she is wearing gloves, so that could be her backup, right? She can say, yeah, she wears gloves, that's why her prints are not on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where'd they go? That, I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand? Don't you? We can't trust this girl, word Mr. Edward. Ugh, she has a point. Even if Kate's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't. We believe you, but we need to figure out a way to convince and rebuttal claims and accusations. Kay, don't worry. If you really didn't do it, there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up? I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can, and I will. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, the knife. She says about the knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, right? It's a murder weapon, which is the killer. I mean, it could be, right? Because we saw this here. This is the knife with the butterfly handle there. I know they said that this handle is also detachable as well. There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable. I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. Sounds like fun, sir. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, detective. Yeah, I was hoping that maybe we can remove it and see. So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my days, but knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. That's because he doesn't like blood and he gets squealish and stuff like that when blood happens, so yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Oh, that's a clue. The fact that it's not, because you would expect it to, like, to stain the handle. So it could very well be that this handle wasn't attached at that time, and I wonder the blade, the handle part under the handle, wait, you know, if you know what I mean by under, is stained or not. They could have attached the handle afterwards, because the fingerprints is on the original handle maybe, and didn't take the time to clean it, so they just picked up a cloth or whatever to grab the other handle to attach it, right? Because you know how there was some oh, we can't see it, but the rack, there was one knife missing. Okay, so I'm gonna, I think it's got to be this then, because there's no blood on the handle. So the murder weapon was a knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet there is not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Yeah, I thought we could give it a go, like take it apart earlier, but I guess we couldn't. There we go. As you can see, the Bubbly's knife has now been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with the butterfly one. Oh snap, does that mean that the handle might not be the butterfly, but the flower one? So the person who killed this person wasn't from Babao, it was from Albahess, or what it's called, the other country. Because you know how the country Kodopian was split into 2. For simple sake, let's call it country A and country B, and country Babao's country B, obviously, because B for Babao, and A for Albahess or whatever it was. So yeah, maybe the knife was actually a country A knife, and they swapped the handle from country A to country B to look like it was used and killed them in here, where it could have been for maybe potential political reasons. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly themed knife. Ugh. Ugh. This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. Yeah. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handle.
Hold it!
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection!
Heh, the truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Yeah, because I'm thinking it's this thing here, the flower symbol here. Because this flower symbol here suggests that it's from country A or not country B. Country B is the butterfly, country A is the flower. What is this mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterfly rests on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Okay, we'll have to click on this one, right? Or not. Yeah, because look at the embassy. Can you see the two flags? One flag has a flower, one flag has the butterfly. So it has to be this then. This is the only thing I can think of.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you have made your connection. The flower of this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right. The Kingdom of Alibas. In other words, this blade is from one of the Ablaze ornamental knives. This part of the knife handle has Babal's nation symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shinna? After the fire had broken out. That's right. Kate entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Abalesian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire, which means that Kay could not have transported an Abalesian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer.
Whoop! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What a great victory. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet?
So even if it's not Kay, the question is who did it? And we're back to square one. We don't know who. I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. What is the meaning of this? An Alibasan knife here? Like I said, the politics behind this. Crazy. Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over here. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way of a real great thief operates. Okay? Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent. I mean, you believe in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Haha, come to think of... come on. You don't have to be shy about it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatakarasu. That again? Look how many times do I have to explain it to you? I'm the real Yatakarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection!
Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she called herself the Yatagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Shina, yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some impostor to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for your concern, Miss Shina. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the kingdom of Ablaze. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabazian's knife came from, we have to pay the Alabazian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Oh, to be continued. Okay, so this actually seems like a good time to stop. But it's not 6 yet, so Destin will be live. Who can we raid? I know, is Crad still live? We could raid Crad. Oh fuck, Crad ended the stream. Fuck, there's no one live I wanted to raid. I don't want to raid Hussein because he's playing Charles through Daybreak, so that's gonna be spoilers for me. Oh shoot. Crad, why do you have to end stream? Fuck. And same as Time as well. I think Time was streaming as well. No, Time, why you end the stream? No. All my targets are gone. Okay. We could carry on till Desta's live, I guess. But this seems like a really good place to, or we could just not raid anyone. It's a good spot to raid, because I'm thinking, like, I don't know how many, if you want to call it parts or whatever, I don't know how many parts are in this game. If I have to stream on Saturday, like for example, if I can't finish it on tomorrow, I don't mind streaming on Saturday. Like if I had to do one extra one to stream this, and then yeah, because when I end stream, I'm gonna see if I can download the next Atelier game. If I can stream the next Atelier game, I would like to be done with this first game by the end of this week, so then we can move on to the Atelier, whatever game it was, whatever it is called. The Logi one, or the Shali one, one of the two. That's the second one. Yeah, that's the plan. Like, try to finish this game this week and then do that one. If it means 2 more streams, if I can't finish it tomorrow, then we could do a Saturday stream and finish that off. But ideally, I would like to not stream on Saturday and just chill. But if we have to, then we have to. Okay. I don't really, I'm not really familiar with them in crates, so I probably won't. Because I think I see them in, is it Valco's or PB stream, but that's about it. Maybe sometimes in Taylor's stream as well. But yeah. Let me save this. Yeah, so, yeah, since no one's live,